Greetings everybody, Amar here, and I'm doing a Keno workout for Mr. T. With the newest release of the Advantage Gold program, the data is exportable in chart 4B. So that is a first. So this is the data that's exportable. It is not the entire data, so it looks like that Joe has made a limit there. So what I did is I changed the range to 180. So that's half a year, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and then I parsed it so that I could see the cold periods. So for instance, there's 4 cold periods here. This is the number 54, and this is the number in question that is the best number. It has 59 hits, so this is actually a hit count here. So this has 59 hits for number 69 in the last 180 games. Now what's interesting is that when you export it, the information comes out backwards. So if you look at Advantage Gold in the program, you read it from left to right. But for some reason, when you export it, it goes from right to left. So I had to actually switch that. So this is the hit charts of the numbers from 1 to 80. You can see here, this is the numbers going 1 to 39 here, and then continuing to go up. Alright, this is the number in question, number 69 here, 59 hits. Red is hot, blue here is cold. Alright, so I put a little red star here just to indicate it. Okay, so this is the hit charts, basically. And then this is, originally, this is how the skip chart looked. So I took the 4B here and I put it here, right? And then you create a chart, and then you have the data. But since it was backwards, I had to fix it, and this is how it goes. Now, this is the data here, right? The 59 hits from the export, and I went back 4 more hits because I wanted to see when the first cold period was, or the previous cold period before this streak. So here's the 12. That was the cold period of the number 69. So basically, I don't know how many hits maximum a streak can have. Okay, obviously it's had 59 plus these 3 in its streak, so that's 60, 61, 62 hits in a streak. That's certainly a lot. You can see that within the flag formation, there's these intermediate skips, 9, 8, 7, and 8, which are formatted yellow here. And I believe the current skip, I'd have to look at the gold real quick to see what the current skip of the 69 is. And the current skip is actually 1. So let's see here. It's the last couple skips were 1, 2, 0, 1. So 1, 2, 0, and that should be a 1. Let me go back here to the 59 here. 1, 2, 0. So maybe there's an error there. That's something I just realized, that I just noticed. Because it's, let's see, it's reading from right to left. So it's 1, 2, 0, 2. Should that be a 1? Anyway, I'm not really sure. Mr. T, you're going to have to verify that, because right now I'm a little bit confused on if the last skip was right or wrong. So you can see here, this is a pure flag. So the only thing that you could figure is that you're looking to stay within the flag. That means that you would hopefully stay within 6, but now you're looking at the 8 as, you know, these are your limits. I guess I'm doing a little hemming and hawing now. I guess that occurred because I noticed that that last skip was wrong, or possibly wrong. I'll have to double check. Anyway, but I like to use this chart more to find the cold periods. Alright, so here you can see that the 54 has had 37 hits and it's got 4 cold periods. So I normally use this this chart, this export, for looking at the cold periods. Of course, it's also good for looking at the hot numbers because you can see which numbers are in a streak. Like for instance, this number 15 here is in a streak. So it has two purposes: to see when the coldest number is coming back good, and looking to see where all the hottest streaking numbers are. And I guess you could use pairs to see and verify with the output of the streaks. So you have like the 60 streaking here. So no, I don't really have any predictions with this chart, T, but this is how I do it, and this is how I read it. Okay, so basically I make the 4B into here, and this is the same thing that I was doing with the doubles for the pick 3. All right, so it's basically the same thing. It's just that it's easier to see the pattern of the skips here. I guess basically what it is that the bar chart here is giving depth to the data in the 4B. Right? So the next chart I'm gonna post, I'm gonna post, if you can read this, I'll post this in the group. All right, and then I'll also post the number 16 chart that I made, because I was looking at New York and I was counting the cold periods, because that's what I primarily use this for, looking for the cold periods. Now, if I had just looked at the data from the export, there were no cold periods. So you're going obviously by the hottest number. So that's about it. That's how I make this chart, and that's how I use it. So I think it's useful. It's similar to the cluster skip, except the cluster skip has like the 12, which shows a pyramid. It shows like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then when it gets to 12, it's over here, and then when it hits, it comes down. So this is actually a little simpler, I think, than the cluster skip chart. It's also more compact because you don't have to print out all of the huge pyramids, and that also saves you ink on the print. So let's see, going forward, I can make these charts for almost all the Kenos pretty fast, or at least I can do them for all of your 21s. I can send them to you, and you can print them out, and you can look at them and see if it's helpful. All right, so that's about it. So good luck tonight.